agree that we've given this a lot of time, and I hope you found it useful. But go ahead, Eddie. I'll let you have the last word.
Well, just the last word. I just want to say that I think we're all on the same side, as at least the Americans in here, that we want to restore our republic and our sovereignty.
Yeah, literally.
And so I love America, and I think y'all do too. So God bless. And I'll keep researching, Dee, and thank you all for the time.
The SMG.
Have a great day.
Thank you, Eddie, very much. And guys, listen, I'm running a space.
Oh man, that's a good
I'm getting breaking news. I'm checking DMs. Solely modding on my own YouTube chat. I have zero tolerance for trolls on the YouTube chat. If you don't think I'm doing a good enough job, if you've got any criticism of me as opposed to focusing on the news, which is what we're here to provide you, then by all means, I'm happy to give you timeout. And I will be in 30 seconds. I'm going there to give some people timeout. And you can come back when Suleiman's here or tomorrow. And if you don't want to, then you're welcome to go elsewhere. Anyway, Michael, thanks for joining. You sent me a DM.
There's still that. Simon, yeah, I think our guy took the purple SMG.
Please. Michael, jump in. Michael Tracy, that is.
You got it? Cool.
More light ammo.
Yeah, so this might be slightly off topic, and tell me if it's too off topic to proceed, because then, I won't waste anybody's time.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
It does relate to Trump.
I can't use my BR right now, but that's fine.
Trump is the one who
I still have my precision
overseeing this current war effort in the Middle East. So there's some relevance there in terms of how people are perceiving his motives or his justifications for the war.
Nice.
And this is also spurred by my happening to see a tweet from Adam, who is the co-host of this space, as far as I can tell, and I know him to be a professional.
Yeah, that's what's like the tape.
He peddles total
It's supposed to trigger an alarm.
Congratulations, Adam. Congratulations on the revenue, I guess, that you generate from this.
Where's this thing supposed to be?
Being a pedophile
on the second floor somewhere.
Yeah, see, that's the kind of stuff that you get a lot of
second floor of these buildings.
All right, so just 1 second.
Yeah, I agree with Adam 1,000%.
No, listen, I'm sorry. Guys, this is going to get out of place really quickly.
Yeah, Michael, don't take personal shots at Adam.
Michael, oh my God, listen, guys, right, okay, I'm going to drop anybody on the panel
I saw a green icon pop
who jumps in on this. This is about Michael and Adam. And Michael, please, this is a serious space. If you have a point of contention with our co-host based on a tweet, then speak about the politics. But personal attacks like that on Adam, unacceptable, Michael. Because then you take the conversation as a low IQ conversation. You make it low IQ, Michael. So please keep on point. And this is a rule for everybody. And Adam is a co-host, and he's happy to have the conversation with you. If he wasn't, he would say so. So please, Michael, if you have a point of contention, go ahead.
Well, I mean, this is deadly serious. This is deadly serious, and I would argue high IQ. And okay, I won't call him a slop merchant again, but I would argue that he is one of the central perpetrators on this platform.
We'll catch up to him. He's slow.
Utter hysterical nonsense. And I don't know. I guess, is it not a personal attack for him to jump in and start accusing me of like loving pedophiles? Or what you said exactly?
It seems like a reaction, Michael.
But
you thought something, you get it.
Okay, so he calls me a bitch. Beatrix, is that not a personal attack?
Listen, you started it.
Michael,
yeah, I want to.
Then accept it when you take it.
Yeah, I'm happy to start it. I'm happy to.
Wait, 1 second. Yeah, Adam, 1 second. Michael, if you take first punch, you're going to get a response. Every action has a reaction. Now, I know Adam, he's a consummate professional. If you come up here and you don't start saying slot merchant and things like that, he never would have gone there, right? So let's talk about what the point of contention is, or we can move on. Like, literally, what is it about a tweet? I don't even know what this is about.
Got a drone for him?
Did you just come up here to attack him? Or was there something serious that you wanted to talk about?
No, it's deadly serious. I'm happy to get into it.
Go ahead.
Earlier today, he posted a screenshot of a Telegraph tweet.
I'm saying what this guy.
He asks, "Quote:
I don't know either. I don't even.
Why is the Telegraph calling 13-year-old girls who have accused Trump of sexual assault women?" Now, before anybody jumps on me and accuses me of derailing the conversation or bringing in something off topic, look, I know this is not expressly related to the Iran war, but Trump is the commander-in-chief of the U.S. military, and these allegations, quote unquote, of him having been a child rapist are definitely informing popular perceptions of his alleged motivations.
I don't know how you
waging
this guy's a legend.
And I think
is John Marathon.
it's worth pointing out that this is just another example of Adam not doing bare minimum research, not doing bare minimum adherence to factual standards before pumping out this incendiary material that goes very well algorithmically. I'll grant that. Because if he did bare minimum research, he would know
he needs a shield.
The individual who accused Trump
can I use
sexual assault when she was 13 to 15
I do not have
was a woman who was approximately 50 years old when she made the allegation. So it's perfectly accurate to say that a woman alleged sexual assault by Donald Trump in the 1980s, decades prior, when she was 13 to 15. But of course, framing it that way makes it seem as though there's this concerted effort to, I don't know, normalize pedophilia or something, or call 13-year-old girls women in this quasi-conspiracy to defend Donald Trump from heinous accusations. And believe me, I'm the last person to defend Donald Trump unless it was absolutely necessary. But this allegation is just manifestly bogus, for one thing. If you did 2 seconds of research, meaning if you read the actual FBI 302s,
the drones
which I doubt you have, if you did any research on her background or identity, or how her lawsuit progressed through the courts in the United States, she concocted this whole narrative.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Narrative. I'm just going to no, Michael, I'm going to stop you there, and I'll tell you why I'm going to stop you there. Because
I'm just parkouring.
Happy for you to have this conversation. I said to you when you came up a few days ago that Suleiman's not on here during the days. We are looking after the space in his absence. He's on here at night, and I'd say evening time, Eastern time, about 7, 8 o'clock evening time. I don't want to make this space about Epstein.
This has nothing to do with Epstein.
A lot of high-tier robots.
Yeah.
Okay, does it have a connection to the Iran war?
I guess with a group, they're a lot easier to handle.
Well, yeah, I mean, insofar as Donald Trump is the current commander-in-chief who's running military operations in Iran. And this is the kind of stuff that's forming popular perceptions of what his motives are. And it's just manifestly deceitful and false and hysteria-producing. And the co-host of the space is the one who's pumping this stuff out, just like he has on many other occasions in the past, which, is more pertaining to Epstein, which I won't get into if that's going to be seen as derailing the space.
Done the same stuff, so you're calling him everything you say about me. I know you're saying about Suleiman, so I know you don't respect him either. So you're a little bitch coming on his space, and you think so lowly of us. And also the case of this, right? The Telegraph.
So should I just allow him to call me a little bitch? I gave a very reasoned explanation of
career and call you a fucking pedophile defender and say you're trying to get your 50 minutes of fame defending pedophiles.
I mean, this is the kind of person that you have as a co-host, and then you wonder why I call them a slot merchant.
Over some fucking wording to defend.
Yeah, he sounds like a consummate professional.
Getting any progress.
All right, wait. Michael, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to just mute you just to calm this down. Adam, right, listen. We're going to call this a day because this is going to get out of hand. Right, so I'm just going to break down Michael's point, and it's not just Adam. You said this the other day on the space, and I said people feel very strongly about this, Michael, right? So what Michael's saying is that there are people out there, and I'm not making this about Adam. I'm talking, in fact, I'd say the majority of people, from what tweets I've seen, who feel that given the timing of the Epstein files coming out and the start of this war, right, which no other US president took us on, that there was an effort to cover up the fraud of the Epstein files. Given, I think today, another 43,000 files were supposed to be released by going to Iran, deflecting. And Michael has an issue with that. Because he's saying, why are you saying that this war was to cover up the Epstein files? And my response to him the other day, and there was a couple of people on the panel who made the mistake of going into the details of the Epstein files without having the receipts on it, right? But this happened, that happened. When Michael asked for the receipts, they dropped, and
where you could just buy them on the fly instead of having to wait for like a shop
or whatever in the nest or whatever stupid. But the point is, I don't really care. I don't really care what people feel this war is about. Right, guys, if it's about Epstein, if it's about money, if it's about corruption, if it's about Israel blackmailing him on something else, if it's just because Trump is losing his mind, who gives a damn why people think this war is happening? The fact is, children are dying, and there was like 160 kids killed in a school There's over 1,300 innocent civilians killed in Iran at the hands of America and Israel. That's what I want to focus on. I do not want to focus on what people believe this is about and why it's happening. The fact is that both our nations, America and the UK, are now at war with Iran. I don't care. I don't care if you think it's because Starmer is a paedophile. I don't care if you think Starmer's just a Zionist and it's his ideology. I don't care if you think Starmer's being bribed or is corrupt. Because focusing on why Starmer might be doing it is the dumbest point. The fact is, he's taken our country to war. He's put our lives at risk. And this is because of him. And it's on him. So, Michael, that is my response to you. So I don't understand why your focus is on the reasons why as opposed to the actions why. Because you've been on this space twice now since this war started, and not once have you talked about the innocent lives lost. Not once have you talked about the changing narrative and rhetoric coming out of Trump. Not once have you talked about the fact that Netanyahu's nowhere to be seen. The last 2 days there's no statement from him. Not once have you talked about any of these things. I don't understand it. Your focus is why are people blaming Epstein for the war? The war's okay. It seems to be the message from you. The innocent lives is okay. The kids dying is okay. The bombs dying is okay. The American and now British lives at risk is okay. But just don't blame Epstein files because Epstein files wasn't real. Like,
are you done? I mean, are you done? Because I mean, I have talked about those aspects of the war in other fora.
Time than you, Michael. I listened to your speech for a lot longer than this, to be honest, and I was speaking at a higher speed than you, so we had to listen to you ranting for a long time. But yeah, I'm done now. Go ahead, Michael, and wrap this up.
Well, first of all, I have spoken about other aspects of the war in other fora. It just so happens
agriculture was the principal activity
I found
of the new
the
Cascadia colony.
aspect of the war that's most pertinent to talk in this particular space to be the public perceptions of the war and the deluge of hysterical garbage that's constantly spewed out onto social media, including by Adam. Including by Adam, who again is such an utmost professional that he can't bother to do 2 seconds of research before he tells a mass audience that there was child rape. Okay, I know. I actually do take the issue of child.
You're scum. You are scum. Epstein was a good guy, huh? He was a charming guy. Everyone liked him, huh? He's sharing fucking torture videos of girls, having girls on his camera, exposing their breasts to the fucking camera, talking about being a fucking pedo with other people.
Adam, I was on mute. I was trying to stop you. No,
arrested for fucking soliciting minors. That was your good guy, huh? That was your charming guy that all the rich people like to
I've got breaking news. I have got breaking news. Adam, I've got breaking news. Stop, please. This is unacceptable. Like, we cannot bring somebody on the panel and as co-hosts abuse them like that.
He deserves it.
Like, literally, we cannot.
Honestly, I'm happy to take it off the thing because I'm not going to take it from him. He has to have the right to look down on me and fucking judge me when he's a piece of shit. And accuse me of all kinds of stuff.
Let's stop.
What was that? I heard a noise.
All right, stop.
Do you know what his
Just stop. Let's get to news.
His beef is a very problematic wording of the Telegraph, and he wants to attack me for it. The Telegraph worded it like someone aged 13 to 15, a woman aged 13 to 15, something like that, right? And he wants to attack me over that. Like the Telegraph should be the one who's in trouble. Why did they word it like that? And he wants to come at me with some technicality. Actually, if you redo the research, you can find out that actually, if it's a woman, blah blah blah. Like, no, the fucking headline is misleading.
All right, listen, Adam, I don't really care if the Telegraph said. Look, I don't really care if the Telegraph said it was. That's what his whole thing is. He's going to attack me and call me all kinds of bullshit, which I know he's going to be thinking about our host too. So he's like, he hates us, man. Like, I don't get him. No, but Michael, I did tell you to come back in the evening when Suleiman was here, and you said you'd rather not on that day, but you will another day, and then you come up again during the day. Okay, I want to go to breaking news, guys, and this is major breaking news.
I never know which ones to keep
Dubai
or which ones to
Marina
toss out.
hit.
I feel like they're very
Marina Tower in Dubai has been hit by a drone.
What's good and what's not good,
Marina Tower in Dubai has been hit by a drone. This is massive news, huge news. So I want to move on to news, and I want to just nobody unmute their mic unless it's going to be news and talking about Iran.
I mean, I'm gonna go. So just last statement, very briefly.
Bro,
congratulations
dude,
on
I did not know that.
What?
My trait.
Nah, Michael, you're not doing that. I'm sorry, but you're not doing that. Thank you, Michael, for joining. You're welcome to come back.
So
just one second. Michael Tracy, you're welcome to come back in the evening when Suleiman's here, but not going to do that.
Don't even try it, because I've seen the tweets.
You literally are AoE
Someone put it under the replies.
No, he said he's got news. Michael said he's got news.
Calm down, Adam.
Poor guy's got news, man, because he's moving on. I said no one's going to talk about this.
So my day one got screwed. It never gave me the deluxe bonuses.
Yeah, you were.
So I'm actually so far
hell,
behind on
Adam.
levels.
Like you went from 0 to 100.
Because I wasn't getting that bonus levels.
What?
Like he wants like.
But they had to add an item in my vault to like keep me.
Try to be respectful of people. I don't believe in disrespect.
Like that to keep me as.
He wants to come at me and attack me for over.
My loadout's 3.1k. That's scary.
And like I'm gonna let him have it because I've been very respectful to him because I've held my tongue in terms of attacking him.
Maybe we won't get
calling
like
him
a
all kinds of
crazy
things
mouth breather guy.
in my mind, you know. But if
Upon
he wants to
exfil,
come,
this item's value will be increased, so that gun is going to get worth more and more every time you extract.
Like,
my gun?
Sorry,
yeah, your purple. Look at its ability on the
Okay,
bottom.
let's move on. Dealt with.
Anytime
you know
the guns have
today
like,
with no glitches, I haven't been kicked out. You haven't been kicked out. Andrew can see the space and everything. I thought, oh my god, today we're gonna deal with this. No issues, no challenges, nothing. It's gonna be the smoothest and best day yet. And then Michael Tracy had to come and ruin it, didn't he?
Assuming you could
like
keep it that long,
literally, it was going so well. So we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. We're gonna pretend he didn't come on the space. We're gonna go to Mancos for news. Go ahead, Mancos.
Yeah, so this, I don't know if you said this, but this relates directly to that where, hours ago, the president had said, oh, we're not going to attack these countries anymore. And the IRGC came out with a statement saying President Pezeshkian made a mistake, saying that they wouldn't attack neighboring countries, and our forces demonstrated his mistake. His comments were 5 hours ago, and since then, Dubai and Abu Dhabi are being struck. Ignore his words during the war. So it looks like the IRGC has a different idea of what they're going to be doing other than the politician does.
It's just popping his ammo crate.
Hang on. Who said that? Can you put that statement in the just DM it to me actually, man, because you got my DMs. Just DM it to me, that statement.
Well, then we're both assassins.
Because that's something I wanted to actually talk to Simon about, and in fact I am going to move on there, and
he's a
you know what, just let's not bring anybody up just for the moment, Adam. Let's just go to Coach really quickly because I feel bad, and Michael, they've waited ages, and let's keep these bits of the conversation really short because I think this is really important, and I do want to speak to Simon about the broader message, the picture, the strategy, and the intentions of people.
Sorry, just on this, what everyone's saying, so the IRGC is now, because this is going to be a tit for tat and it's consequential.
Like
but the IRGC is saying that it was in retaliation to the attack on the water
and the other one does
sanitation. So this is definitely escalatory, and there's going to be a back and forth over who's in the wrong, who's in the right here. So.
Yeah, some of them are very...
Yeah, and I do want to go into detail on that, Simon. That's why I'm trying to just deal with these two hands and move on so we can actually just, like, unpack that, because there's a lot going on there with all these statements coming from all different directions.
There's people here.
That's the thing that I wanted to break down with you this morning. Let's go to... Adam, there's a super chat for you saying, Adam, and I haven't read the super chats today because I've been busy, but it says, Adam, you gem... Keep your boot on at that coward. Okay. Yep. Right, Adam, there you go. Okay, so let's go to Coach. Coach, jump in. Let's make this succinct, and then we move on to Michael, and then we can get on to the breaking news. Go ahead, Coach.
Thank you. There's a lot of points to go through, but it was question for Simon.
If it's going to be long, then you can wait, and then we'll go to breaking news, unpack that and everything, and come back to you.
I was just about to say it's not short, so let's do it later then.
Yeah, we'll do it later. Thank you. Michael, is there anything you wanted to say? Michael strikes. Okay, Michael's gone. Okay, thank you, Michael, for waiting so long. I'm sorry it took so long. So this breaking news, let me see what it actually says.
Are we hard pushing?
I don't know where they are.
Okay, Adam, done. Thank you very much.
They're in this building, I guess.
I think there's two teams.
Let's have a look. Mancos has sent me this. Who's saying this? Okay, this is off a Telegram.
There's literally one right next to me.
I'm having Grok do another translation just to make sure everything matches. I'm just waiting because Grok's being slow right now.
Oh, on me. Wow, okay. I insta-died. Yep, they're assassinating me. I don't know how you guys walked past those two.
Okay.
They're literally right on top of my body.
Right, so what I want to go through with you, Simon, I appreciate your patience on this, and I've been waiting for
the
day to go through. This is a discussion we had.
That's one already killed. Freaking
so just to give a bit of context to our listeners.
They have a thief somewhere. Right on you, they revived him again.
Have been saying since the first day that there seems to be a deliberate intention by America and Israel to draw the
How did he kill me? So bad.
Middle East into this
one melee kills you.
She stabbed you in the head.
And they have been trying hard to do that. Right?
Yeah, even he said, yeah.
Statements came out very early on.
I insta-died to melee.
Saudi's going to join. Obviously, they weren't. And
Were
there
you
was nothing from Saudi.
Full health, full shields?
And then it was like, oh, Saudi pushed, America, Saudi and Israel pushed America to go into this.
Yeah,
so what they wanted was Iran's retaliation against Saudi Arabia at that point. And obviously that came out as a denial. And so then Iran was constantly saying, these are our targets. The American military bases are our targets. But then you see these random drones coming in from nowhere and hitting this or hitting that. And Iran's been very clear that we know you moved your American staff out of those military bases into XYZ hotel. And if those hotels are hosting American or CIA or Mossad agents, then that will become our target.
One of these people increases
get your people out of the country, and we're going to actually attack those military bases. And if you don't get your people out of the country, then they are a legitimate target, like they've said about the UK. This is what IRGC is saying. So very transparent, very clear in their language. Then over the last few days, we've seen attacks here and there at different infrastructure, different buildings, airports, for example, Dubai airport this morning. So over the last few days, I have seen
get my Iraqi assassin. Yeah, I did.
A repetition over the last 2 or 3 days. Oh my God, did Simon go?
No, I fell out, but I'm back.
Oh, have you been listening, Simon?
No, I didn't hear it.
Second-gen. Did I not get it
right? Oh, you are joking. Oh my God. Where are you? I can't even see you on here.
Have one.
I'm here for now, but I did get booted out, and then my app rebooted.
A skin.
Yeah, I can see you now. I can see you now. Okay, So I was just giving the run up to what's been happening.
You usually get a skin for that faction.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I just need to change the title really quickly because this is big news, guys. Dubai Marina has been hit. Dubai Marina.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a core that people get that does increase knife damage, or if literally if you shank somebody in the head, they just die.
I just need to do this. Yeah. Dubai.
Because I've never been able to do that on players.
So just while Beatrix is doing that, there was there was a ratcheting down of language, and allegedly the IRGC. I'm not sure if it's IRGC or whether it's Iran as a government, which is slightly different. So they're not a monolith. They came out and said that they're not going to retaliate unless they get hit. The timing becomes quite important of the statement. And then there's this alleged attack on Iran's water sanitation, which is, that's not a legitimate target. That is a war crime in terms of, that impacts. That's a civilian
Simon, can I just interject you 1 second? I've got people on the YouTube chat telling me that this is fake news.
What quest did this guy have? I didn't see
it. So can you check if this is fake news?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything announced on Al Jazeera or anything yet, but there is a bit of a lag normally. So it may be fake news. We'll say that, but if there is retaliations as a result of,
let's go back to the South Relay.
Well, I think there has been retaliations. We're just verifying that as a result of the attack on the water sanitation target. And now we're finding out whether this Dubai attack is fake news
Where's
or
the
not.
Special marathon
what happens here, everybody, is that there is multiple attempts to try and infiltrate fake news on all sides.
There's
we try to verify things to the best that we can.
There's these screens
but
that have the marathon
news
logo
gets
on
out,
it.
And as soon as we find out
one of them will show the location to like very rare loot.
There is a information war where it's very hard to verify information in real time, and so wherever there is bad news there, we'll try and correct it, and we try and bring you and we use words like alleged and various other things, but it's a difficult task. We're just trying to give you the information, knowing that we're in a world of imperfect information here.
I'm going the right way, right? Yeah.
Can we just check? Let me just ask. I'm just going to ask somebody to check, and let me just change the title back, actually, because that was crazy. It might be very early that we've got the news, or it might just be fake news. I hope I'm not changing the title and then finding out it's bloody real.
Surely there'll be some guns in here, right?
I'm just waiting for confirmation. Give me 1 second.
There is a video that's in your inbox, Beatrix.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm just, I've got 3 things open at the moment, and I was actually going to start. I really want to just, I keep getting distracted because I want to start this conversation, which will bring all of this together with Simon. But every time
was 5 hours ago.
I know, I was just trying now as well, but I just literally went to change the title, and then that was it. The conversation went right. Yeah, okay, so we have got a source, but it's not guaranteed to be authentic. So I'm being told as well on another site it's not fake news. And I'm just asking for somebody to treble check. Okay. I just have to give me a second now.
It's going to be iftar soon as well.
I know, I did see that, Simon. Should we wait until after iftar before we get into it?
Yeah, let's keep on the news, see if it's real news. If anyone can verify the news, Khaleesi, Beatrix is trying to verify it in DD in real time, but if anyone else is able to see anything as well, then let us know in the comments.
Assuming it's in the new caloric building right here.
Yeah.
It's a big Iranian channel that did send this out. Like, it's a very big one, but they have made mistakes before, is what I'd say. And what I'd say here is, and this is crazy, but whenever there's any kind of reported hit to the GCC, you know who the first one to report that is? Always the Zionist sources. I'm not seeing it on any of the Zionist sources yet, which is crazy.
Yeah, the Zionists are very keen to escalate between Iran and the Gulf countries. That's like really what they're trying to agitate. There can be false flag operations, there can be media propaganda, but there are, in general, there is nothing that the Zionists would like more than to see all the Gulf countries aligned with Israel and America against Iran right now. So they really want to portray and escalate that in any way, shape, or form. And there's been multiple false flag, alleged false flag operations to try and agitate that. And so far, it hasn't escalated beyond condemnations and, just allowing the bases to be targeted, which are strategic targets. It's always been US military targets. And there is also interception. So when the Gulf countries intercept these missiles, there's an element of shrapnel that comes off from these interceptions, which can fall down and create a fire or something on a hotel. And so you get these unintended consequences from targeting military operations that led to an interception, and then shrapnel creates an unintended...
Simon, can I just interject 1 second? I'm so sorry. We've got Aisha on here. She's actually in Dubai, so I want to go to her really quickly. And also, I'm hearing, and I don't know if anyone can fact check this, that NATO just landed in Muscat in Oman. And this is all coming from the YouTube chat. The YouTube chat is divided over this. Some people are saying, yes, they have had alerts in Dubai. I'm also getting messages on another device saying people got alerts in Dubai 2 minutes after it happened. And this is a fact. Aisha, you're there. Go ahead, jump in, please.
Yes. So I did get an alert right around that time, and I heard helicopters. I heard very suspicious sounds, but it was not explosions. It was just something flying over. It was suspiciously close.
What about the marina, though? We're hearing that's been hit.
What type of building would I be looking for?
Marina is not so far. It's very close.
Okay, and do you know if the marina has been hit for sure or not? Or do you not know?
I had a friend texting me saying that JLT, one of the buildings in JLT, may have been hit, but there's no confirmation. It could have been the Palm. Oh, sorry, Dubai Marina.
Oh, did I just get a quest ping?
They're saying it has been hit?
I don't know yet. There's no.
Oh, it's a teammate's claymore.
Evidence, nothing.
Oh, you could walk through teammates' claymores?
What I do know is the emergency. I did receive an emergency
I definitely just walked through it.
And I did hear air traffic. So usually
the other team I was with was complaining about this place too.
They're
like, I don't understand this
I heard
push.
some strange noises. Yeah, there's definitely something going on.
In South
what does the alert tell you?
Oh, he's got players on him. He's got players on him.
Same old missile strike, potential missile strike, and to stay away, seek shelter, and stay away from windows.
And you said your friend said that JLT might have been hit. What's JLT?
JLT is an area close to Dubai Marina.
Are you dead?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, Zionist Twitter or Zionist Telegram is now light with this news, but it's saying on Zionist Telegram that it is a drone, which we know they've had some false drones, right? That they've tried to set off and they've thwarted. So.
So it has been hit because the UK media is reporting that it has been hit.
This guy
UK media has now been reporting that it has been hit.
But this is very inconsistent with what the Iranians have been doing, consistently hitting military targets. And unless there comes later intel, like we had the Mossad working in one of those apartment complexes, one of those high rises.
Gosh darn it.
What do you mean he's over here, dude? You didn't fucking shoot at him.
It could be a false flag. You never know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was having a freaking.
Okay, everybody. So we're just trying to verify. It's mixed information. We got someone on the ground in Dubai.
He just stood in place. It's like,
we're trying to put together a picture whether Dubai Marina has been hit or not. It's very unclear whether it has or hasn't. If it has, it's important to figure out what the target is, whether it was an actual target, whether it was a drone, whether it is another operation that was intercepted and some shrapnel fell down. We don't know any of that information right now. We're just trying to report in real time what we're seeing and what others are seeing. Are we supposed to, in a world of imperfect information where lots of people are trying to deceive in order to push a narrative and try and get more escalation?
Pretty much around that entire area.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here it says on flight radar, Musti's saying on the YouTube chat, and listen guys, on the YouTube chat, all of you that help out, I really appreciate you. Those who don't sit there and feel that it's okay to criticize our 20-hour days and how we're controlling the space, there are actually good people on there who are helping out. Musti's saying on Flight Radar, all aeroplanes got redirected or are circling above the UAE. Something happened for sure. Simon, Adam, I don't know if you guys want to take it in turns just to go and open your fast and stuff, and then I can go after that.
I'm just gonna, yeah, I can
right, this guy's a PvPer, hopefully.
But I just want to clarify something from the previous conversation with Michael Tracy. So that post by the Telegraph got community noted, number 1, and the Telegraph deleted it, number 2. And he attacked me for it, right? Like,
yeah, I threw a freaking
it said a woman aged 13 to 15, right? So
in the middle of the smoke, and it just kept scanning
that was a problematic
his
headline,
own scanner.
saying a woman aged 13 to 15. A woman aged 13, right? So Michael Tracy saw that, and he said, there's no problem with that headline.
Yeah, the only reason why I freaking knew is because it showed that he downed
even though the post got deleted. So, and then he came in here to try and attack me for it. And it just shows you what kind of guy he is, because he doesn't believe in the age of consent. He doesn't believe that it's pedophilia to be with like someone who's 13 to 14 because he calls it epiophilia, not pedophilia. All that
setting to turn like your ping on or anything.
I literally did the right thing.
Because like I don't see any icons or anything showing that I'm lagging. I just will teleport behind you guys by like a good couple meters.
Because a 13 to 15-year-old is not a woman. The head noun woman in the original is semantically incomplete. So he literally.
Adam, I'm just going to interject. Really, honestly, like we have major news in Dubai. I don't give a damn what the Telegram said. We know who you are. We know what you are, and I don't really care about anything else. I don't care about Epstein. We've spent so many time on that. We literally have major breaking news. You don't have to justify yourself, Adam, to anybody, okay? Like I had this rule, and I used to get attacked all the time. My page, my post. If you don't like it, you can block me and move on. I'll post what I want to post, and you go ahead and post what you want to post. I feel like we didn't like stay around the side.
I feel like we just ran to the middle.
Yeah, Khaleesi, by the way,
maybe
I
it's
just
like
sent
literally
you
just
something
on the border.
that said that the attacks on Saudi Arabia are up
The
by a
videos.
lot today.
But I want to focus on this on Dubai Marina. On Suleiman's page, the videos have been put out. You can go and check them now. His team are messaging me. Jumeirah Lake Towers is right next to Dubai Marina. JLT.
Nothing in here.
It's been hit. It's been hit, guys. Let me just have a look on Suleiman's page how bad this is.
Chilly day with temperatures a little low, so if you're heading out, don't forget your jacket.
Let's have a look. 23 Marina Tower has been hit. Yeah, people on YouTube are saying it as well. 23 Marina Tower has been hit. Simon, do you want to open your fast?
Oh my god!
And then when you come back,
how the heck were we supposed to find this?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And Adam, you as well. Go open your fast.
Yeah.
And
wait, we have to find 2 of them.
Let me put here Dubai 23.
Well, I know we're looking for.
Let me just look at Suleiman's page, right?
It's like
this is major breaking news, guys. Major breaking news. Let me see.
It looks like orange
more footage from the drone.
black
Okay, so it was a drone.
Tube
Let's look
with
at
like
the footage.
plant
Oh my god, is that the tower? No freaking way. Oh no, that's a car set on fire. A tower in Dubai. You can see the smoke coming out the side of it. So it's hit quite high up, and it was struck by a drone. Could it be, Andrew? You're I don't know if Andrew, you'd know this, or Mancos maybe. Could it be that the drone was actually aiming elsewhere and it got caught? And just ended there?
Yeah, but Mancos, hold on a second. I think this could very possibly be retaliation against that desalinization plant. Iran is not hitting one single target that was not military related. And I know there was that high rise that confirmed to have Mossad or some agents in there or some affiliation. But after that desalinization plant was hit, Iran made it very clear.
I have
you've taken this to a whole new level. They've exponentially lifted this, and they went very, very kinetic and a very, very, which is untouchable. And to get into that, so I think it could possibly be retaliation for that. And again, hitting a building and nothing, God forbid, we're not trying to lower any significance of that, but that's a far, far difference from taking out a complete desalinization plant.
Andrew, I don't think that makes sense. I think if Israel or America had hit
bolt guns,
our pings are not updating for
then
me.
I think they'd retaliate on an Israeli attack.
Restart my game later. I know we have
I don't think it makes sense that they would escalate towards
my pings are still showing that like
a
we're
civilian building in Dubai. To me, it's either something else has happened.
I'm assuming blue is accurate. I could see
somebody trying to do a false flag in order to escalate. It doesn't make sense as a strategy.
Well,
I'm pretty good on ammo.
But Simon, what makes the most sense is that
somebody's already there.
IRGC and the civilian government simply disagree, and the IRGC is going to do whatever it wants as far as policy goes. They don't even have like central leadership anymore.
This what you've sent me though, Manco, right, about Saudi, and this guy saying that the attacks on Saudi have surged and 400% from 2 to 10 daily attacks and stuff. I looked at this guy's bio and it says policy advisor. I'm not kidding you, Mancos, right? But when someone says policy advisor, I just know that it's going to be Hasbara, and I have to double and triple check it. So we need to actually verify what he's saying. I'm not saying it's not true, but we have to verify it. And I'm seeing a lot of videos there as well.
Coordinates. Sorry, buddy, we got quests to do.
Let me just send. Did I not send it to TD? Oh, let me send it again. Give me 1 second. Let me just send. Didi's back up. Didi, I did send you the mic earlier, but I'll send it to you again. Go ahead.
And what Manco said, as well, that can be true. There could be factions of IRGC that potentially want to derail, just as it could be from any other side. And this kind of leads to what you'd expect to happen there. That when you get a faction of IRGC that may be escalating towards a different target, and I'm not saying this is what happens. I don't think this is what's happening, but I'm just giving you a potential interpretation. Then you would expect that to lead to a certain decapitation campaign, because that would be somebody that's somebody that is going off like the normal escalation ladder. So that's a possible interpretation, but I don't think that is what's happening. We'll find out in time.
Well, and it doesn't logically, like you said, it doesn't logically make sense if you're mad and an attack that the U.S. or Israel did to say, "Oh, you guys went too far."
Oh, that's the thing that you use to turn off the toxic gas in one of those rooms.
Because that
you ran into before.
Not the U.S. or Israel. That's a totally different country.
Oh, frick, there's 2 of them up here. Purple shields up here.
Sorry, I just wanted to jump in. There's a lot that's going on. It looks like a lot of coordinated attacks. Looks like
Reload takes so long on these LMGs.
There's a large scale and coordinated cyber attacks against the official website of Dalek, the company that operates Israel's fuel stations. They're saying that it's also like literally stopping people from getting fuel.
Oh, he found the
in Israel.
superior strongbox.
A bunch of things going on.
Oh, he's looting the
There's also a ton of red alerts.
There ain't gonna be nothing left for us.
To the north of Israel and to central Israel right now.
So should I run into this zone, turn it off? Like, could I survive that?
Maybe.
Guys, this footage of this out. It's all over Suleiman's page on X here.
I've never done it myself
Go
personally,
to his page.
but I just know that's what those are for.
YouTube a follow. This is being discussed in the YouTube chat, which is on fire at the moment.
Your drone might even
people on our YouTube chat. Some of them are living in Dubai. Some of them have got family in Dubai. We pray for everyone's safety. And from what I understand, the building was evacuated in time and nobody is injured. It was evacuated in time and nobody was injured. Listen, you know, on a side note from everything else, the way the Gulf countries, and this is my opinion, is dealing with this, in managing this, in managing the kind of public safety aspect of it, outstanding. This was unforeseen. The last 8 days, they hadn't planned for it. They didn't know it was going to happen. They're taking care of people out there far more than our government's done, I'd say. Adam and I were talking about this yesterday. But yeah, outstanding. So everyone was evacuated. Alerts had gone off. And so far from what we know, nobody's been injured. So just to give you guys the breaking news again, whoever's joined, thank you for joining. Retweet the space, please. Dubai 23 Marina Tower has been hit. A drone has hit Dubai 23 Marina Tower today. The footage, the videos are out. They're on the Suleiman's page. Please share them, please retweet them and get the news out there. And then we will continue the conversation. We're gonna just open our fast, come back. We're gonna be here giving you all the breaking news that's going down today.
If you don't have shields,
have a look what else is going on. The attack in Dubai targeted 2 targets. The first was the upper floor of Marina Tower 23. And the other was a vehicle that was sat in the car.
Full squad died over here.
That was set on fire. I wonder who was in the car. I wonder who was in the car. So it was Marina Tower 23. Let me change that title because I put 23 Marina Tower. Dubai Marina Tower 23 hit. So if it's the upper floors they hit, remember, and I don't know if it was the IRGC, and we're going to break this down. But the IRGC did say that if you take your personnel, American personnel, CIA, Mossad personnel, specifically intelligence personnel, and place them in these hotels, we will make those hotels a target. So there was an alert. Civilians were evacuated. I don't believe anybody was killed. I don't even believe anybody was injured. Huge breaking news, guys. The footage, if you wish to see it, is going out on Suleiman's page live, and you can see it there. There are people saying 12 American refueling planes just left Israel and are heading towards Iran.
I don't know what happened to these people and how they all died.
The heavy attack that Trump mentioned earlier today might actually start soon. So breaking news: 12 American refueling planes have just left Israel and are heading towards Iran. And the heavy attack that Trump mentioned earlier might begin soon. So it's going to be we'll go. To be honest with you, it's literally going to be all go. And we'll keep giving. Also, rocket barrage from Lebanon is heading to Israel right now. Haifa in Israel has witnessed the widest bombing from Lebanon since the start of this war. The widest bombing. So Iran is hitting back, guys, and Iran is hitting back hard. So there's a rocket barrage from Lebanon going to Haifa now. The other news is that
I found one of the scans.
Dubai Marina Tower 23 has been hit. It has been hit. No injuries so far.
I am purple or pink.
I don't even see you on the thing.
Dubai Marina's been hit. Dubai Marine's been hit.
Oh, by the way,
so sorry to interrupt. I just got another emergency
That's a player.
alert.
What does it say, Aisha?
Another emergency
They're
alert.
hyper
so
cracked.
Seems, like there's another strike.
Yeah, I only saw one.
Okay,
right,
actually, you just
North Relay.
if it says stay indoors, I know you're staying indoors. Just stay safe, and you can stay with us as long as you want. We're going to leave you on the panel, and anytime you have anything or you want to talk,
they were like up here.
Just if it's helping, that is. I don't want to because we're going to be talking about it and breaking it down. I don't want it to stress you because you're already in a high stress situation. But if it's helping you, then stay on the panel with us, and anytime you want to talk or if you have anything, just unmute your mic and speak. Okay, don't worry about putting your hand up. Just jump in. And if you feel that it's not helping you, then obviously drop and do whatever's going to keep you calm. But we'll stay with you, and you can stay with us for as long as it's helping you. Yeah. So stay safe, okay? Mankos, go ahead.
Beatrix, so the Iranian foreign minister posted on
he's
X,
probably looted out of his mind too.
That the president had expressed openness to de-escalation. But then when Trump did his True Social post, that totally ruined it, and that's why Iran is not going to stop attacking. He has a longer statement if you want to read it. It
does not require one run. I say let us keep the loot.
ARAGHCHI. That's his account.
Give me 1 second, Manko. I'm going to have a look at this.
Yeah, these the people that we looted. Yeah, I leave with 6.5k.
Yeah, that's wild.
Oh yeah, it is an on-one run. Okay.
While you're doing that,
yeah, this guy had the freaking.
Do you want me to read out what's going on
right now?
There's a ton that's happening in North Israel and in Tel Aviv. Hezbollah has
he leveled up new caloric, even though we didn't finish the
base southeast of Tel Aviv. Also, it looks like there was direct impact from two rockets that came into Tel Aviv. Haifa has a serious security alert. The sirens didn't even go off, which is crazy. I'm also hearing echoes of explosions in Baghdad. I have not been able to confirm that from a second source, although this source is pretty accurate.
Thanks for that, Gigi. And Mankos, whose statement was it? Can you DM it to me, please?
Right.
Yeah. So guys who are just joining us, thank you so much for joining. Just to give you the breaking news again, Dubai Marina has been hit. Dubai Marina 23 has been hit by a drone. Right now, people were evacuated. We understand nobody's injured. There are rockets going from Iran to Haifa. Haifa's been hit the hardest today. Haifa's in Israel. It's been hit the hardest today. There's also, we believe, a barrage of rockets going from Israel towards Iran right now. So it's going to be
a separate one.
A difficult night, let's put it that way, for the people in Iran.
While under the benefits of a mechanics kit or OSD bug, gain increased heat capacity, or
there's lots of sirens in Haifa.
Hack nearby hostiles.
The Turkish foreign minister is giving a live speech
How do I view the keywords?
Saying that Israel has been escalating, and they condemn the Iran.
I feel like I never could figure out these keywords.
My whole screen was like red and flashing, and I couldn't.
Okay. So it just screws with their interface.
Who was that, Simon?
That's the Turkish foreign minister who's giving a live speech right now. It's very negative towards Israel and Israel's deliberate strategy to try and escalate this.
1 hour 20 minutes.
W Turkey. I have said this yesterday and the day before that they're trying to draw Turkey into it. The attack on Turkey was not an attack on Turkey by Iran. It was because Israel wanted NATO to be drawn into this. And if now Turkey is calling out Israel, W Turkey. Right, let me just have a look at what Mankos has sent me really quickly. I have another post as well. Okay. So President Pezeshkian expressed openness for de-escalation within our region, provided that our neighbors' airspace, territory, and waters are not used to attack the Iranian people. Gesture to our neighbors was also immediately killed by President Trump. Okay, got you. So he's saying that. That's Arachi.
Oh, you looted like a blue shotgun from those guys?
Okay, good.
No, it was
but
a
the other one that you sent me, there's no confirmation of that, is there? It's just a shotgun that's like notoriously one-shotting everybody. Can you copy and paste that text and send me that? Because then I will get it translated.
Yeah, well, I don't have the copy paste anything. I only have that image, but I did run it through Grok and did a literal translation. And obviously, it doesn't look very good as far as the syntax and everything. It's kind of jumbled, but it does.
Is that yellow shield that you saw better
like what I said earlier? So I think it was.
Oh yeah, I think yellow's the best.
Probably a more accurate translation, where it's essentially saying,
I don't know.
Look, the president this.
I'm happy when I see a blue.
Don't listen to him. We're gonna do what we want, and we're gonna, we're gonna.
These are the first blues I've seen in just these 2 games.
What does this guy's quest need?
Yeah, but do we have we don't have any other source for it because we've just got some words on a Telegram.
Yeah, I have no idea. You would think that it would at least be announced on television or something like that on Iranian state media if it was official.
What you're saying? I can just help you guys do yours and get mine done.
Yeah, because he's running Mida. He just has to break crap.
Yeah, I don't think it's official.
Can you hear him?
Just wanted to say what happened in Haifa is definitely very, very big.
So we need to get power to the terminal first?
I'm assuming it's going to be a mass injury, mass casualty potentiality.
What, for our
because they have a level of censorship on this that's insane. But again, the way that I kind of view this is I watch as the Red Cross from different media say that they've been deployed.
You said it was
and they're hearing on the radios. There's several ambulances that are being called to the area. So something definitely big happened there.
So we've got something big happening in Haifa. We've got 4 explosions heard from the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad's green zone. 4 explosions heard from the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad's green zone. Sound of an explosion was followed by the activation of the U.S. Embassy's defense system in the Iraqi capital. So we've got 4 explosions from the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad, and explosions were followed by the activation of the embassy's defense system in Baghdad, which is the capital of Iraq.
Stand at that relay. I'll just turn on the power.
There's a lot happening, guys, in a very little amount of time. A lot happening. It's going to be a long night.
Should be right below where you're standing.
Hezbollah has hit Tal Hashemer base, southeast of Tel Aviv. Hezbollah is rocking it tonight as well. I can see the images coming out of Haifa now. Rescue teams are moving into Haifa. There's been many injuries in Haifa without warning sirens. Initial reports indicate rockets have fallen in Haifa and surrounding areas. So a lot's going on. And the breaking news, guys, is that the marina has been hit.
Oh, we're done.
Yep. I don't know where dude is.
He's up here with me now.
Huh.
Okay.
Oh, I apparently had a lockbox key.
Oh, nice.
Is that players?
Right, let's go. Let's have a look. Former U.S. Joint Chiefs Chairman, our missile stockpile is running out fast since the Ukraine war started, and we've used a huge number of them defending ships in the Red Sea. That's what's going down there. Let me see what else is going on. Iran's Assembly of Experts are set to meet to choose the country's next supreme leader. We did report that earlier after Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was killed last week. I'm just going to give you breaking news.
Eliminated? Where's that?
There's another team. I'm dead.
Israeli media is reporting assessments that Mojtaba Khamenei is wounded but still alive. Is that his son? Is Mojtaba the supreme leader's son?
I'm looking right at him.
Does anybody know?
Yes, it is, but he's okay. I think he was impacted, but he's alive.
Is that all of them?
There's another team.
Okay, okay. I didn't even know he'd been impacted. Iron Dome. This is what this post said. He's alive, but he's wounded. The Iron Dome in the north of Israel is dealing with Hezbollah rockets. Tel Aviv.
Don't think I finished anybody.
Haifa's been hit, guys. Haifa has been hit.
He's crawling to where I just killed the last guy.
Oh, is he live?
Yeah.
Iran's foreign minister warns Trump that Iran is prepared for escalation. Iran's foreign minister has warned Trump that Iran is ready for escalation. Rocket alerts in Haifa, likely Hezbollah launches, not sure. Likely Hezbollah launches.
Can you get him?
Also got this statement, which I think Manko sent me, about President Pezeshkian, his openness to de-escalation. He's released a statement on that, and we'll read that out in a second. But the big news is, Dubai Marina has been hit.
Oh, he shot me through a wall.
Dubai Marina 20 was hit with a drone. And Haifa is being hit. Israel's being hit. Around 40 rockets were fired from towards Haifa and its surrounding areas. And I'm understanding that this is...
I have 2 of them dead.
This was fired. The 40 rockets were fired by Hezbollah.
Finishing our teammate. He's
40 rockets were fired around Haifa. I've got the images of that.
I have his 2 teammates here. Oh,
and what do we have here?
He can see you.
Yep. Oh, the freaking AI are on me.
Yeah, thanks for that, Manko. I'm going to check this out because this is Barsha report. Was just a small Middle Eastern business consultant, but I will get it verified because we need to report on that if that's happening.
That sucks.
It took me by surprise when you said it did. Didi and Manko jump in if there's any news. So this is interesting. This is Mohammed bin Zayed.
I think that was the 4th party, dude. I had to kill 3 more people.
He has just released this statement in the last an hour and 20 minutes. And he says, brothers and sisters and sons of people of the State of Emirates and residents on its land and our esteemed visitors, the State of the Emirates places its security and sovereignty and the safety of its people and residents and visitors at the forefront of its priorities and is capable by the grace of God Almighty of confronting these aggressions. I extend my thanks to our valiant armed forces and our efficient security apparatus and all the national agencies for their sincere efforts in protecting the Emirates, embodying the highest level of readiness and cooperation and integration, which inspires pride and honor. I express my deep appreciation for the awareness of our society from the Emiratis and our resident brothers and partners of the homeland who express their love for the Emirates in word and deed. In the Emirates, everyone is Emirati through their love for this land and their giving to it. We ask God to envelope the victims of His vast mercy and to grant the injured swift recovery. The Emirates, the home of Zayed, will remain, God willing, always strong in its unity, steadfast in protecting its sovereignty and advancing confidently towards its future. Bang on statement.
12.
You know what? So I love a couple of things he said, right? Just 2 of them. So one of the things he says in this, because I read it very quickly, so I tell you what, because it was long, right? And I feel a bit tired. I need to go.
Yeah, we only had to do the one thing.
I decided to break my fast, but I need to go and get a drink, get something to eat. So what he says is, in the Emirates, everyone is Emirati. So he's not doing this, Mankos, listen, did you hear what he said, Mankos? In the Emirates, everyone is Emirati. You're not doing none of this, you're a migrant, we're original Emirati. He's giving everyone equal thing. And the other thing he says is, God willing, always strong in its unity, steadfast in protecting its sovereignty, and advancing confidently towards its future. That's a big subliminal message about its future. They did not call out Iran. That was an hour and 20 minutes ago. He did not call out Iran. He's given a really, I feel, has given a subliminal message to America and Israel, to be honest with you, that we're united, we're strong, appreciate everyone that's putting in effort to keep us this place and keep us safe. And we're looking forward to our future, and don't try to divide and rule us. Netanyahu's also given a statement, guys, and Netanyahu's statement was just under 2 hours ago. And he says, our heroic fighters set out tonight on a special operation to locate and return the navigator Ron Arad, who fell into captivity in Lebanon. Oh my God. 40 years ago, 40 years ago. So this is what Netanyahu said.
So there's a lot going on right now. So there's alerts, sound alerts in both UAE, in Bahrain, in Qatar. there's interceptions happening over in Israel. There's a confirmation that there was an explosion in Dubai International Airport. And all of that's being confirmed on Al Jazeera English News at the moment, which is a Qatar media.
You have a Sakaguchi?
Yeah.
I've never played Outpost before.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Thanks for that recap, Simon. The statement's coming out galore. So whilst all this going on, Netanyahu's like, God,
periodically
I don't know,
causing
Lebanon
anti-organic
captured
hazard.
some Israeli 40 years ago. I don't know who this guy is. So now we're going on a mission to find him, and that's our quest.
So
and he's given a long statement on that, but I'll save everyone the pain of it. You've got the gist of it. Also, President MBZ from UAE, in his first public remarks since Iran launched missiles at the Gulf nation, has said that the country is at war but remains strong and not easy prey. It's not easy prey. He's never called out, I've never heard him actually calling out Iran. It said the country has thick skin and bitter flesh. We are not easy prey. We will emerge stronger than before.
No, the nice thing about this is there's no fakeness. It's just
God, there's a lot going on, guys, today. There's a lot of news coming out. The UAE is a role model, but its skin is thick and its flesh is bitter, and it don't mess around. And that's what's going down.
The amount of kill on site that was happening day one. Alright, cool. We have the same quest. That probably means this guy don't know where to go either.
Yeah, it's probably his first time running Outpost as well.
Guys, just the breaking news is Haifa is on fire. Also, the breaking news is the Dubai Marina 23 has been hit. Dubai Marina 23 has been hit with a drone in Dubai. Nobody was injured. People were evacuated. But we're hearing a lot of things are going down in the Middle East. A lot. And the Iranian President Pezeshkian is saying that they had expressed openness to de-escalation within the region, providing that neighbors' airspace and territory and waters are not used to attack the Iranian people. However, Trump killed it.
Running heavy.
Oh, by the way,
Trump wants escalation.
Yeah, there's some news that the UAE bought 30 ballistic missile interceptors from South Korea, which will be delivered by plane tomorrow.
No. Oh, well, yeah, I picked him up.
I'm running the Magnum, so it's not like I need a lot of ammo.
I can't fucking see anything when the lightning
goes
off.
I know. I love it. I found a lockbox key.
Mankos, those interceptors are probably, did it specify which kind? They're probably looking at Patriot, I'm just wondering.
No, it's South Korean. South Korean made, UAE bought South Korean air defense systems.
Is that one like lightning strikes?
So they're buying more missiles, I believe, for their South Korean air defense. I forget the name of it off the top of my head, but South Korea is a major arms dealer.
Okay, thanks.
Conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
I hope you're having a great time.
Yeah, freaking yellow shield.
So guys who are joining us, thank you so much for joining. Breaking news is that Dubai Marina 23 has been hit with a drone. It is a very, very popular destination, tourist and local. It's along the marina.
Gun's taking forever to reload.
Nobody's injured. People are safe.
That's why I don't really like the Iraqi kit.
Haifa has also been hit really bad. We're going to keep you updated on that. And we believe Hezbollah actually fired rockets at
I was gonna run after that thing before it got his shields back, but I wanted to grab the sniper.
So yeah, any news?
The guy
jump in.
Picked up the sniper, I think. My goodness, how much do I have to shoot this guy in the head?
Simon, have you, Simon or Adam, either of you back?
I'm still eating at the moment, but I'm here.
Dude, this thing is insane.
Cool. No, I'll wait till you finish, then I'll go and eat once you're done, because I think I asked Adam to go and eat as well. I'll keep running it until then. So guys, let's just go through some more breaking news.
Yeah.
really quickly.
Didn't drop anything worthwhile.
So Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has warned US President Donald Trump that if he seeks escalation, Iran's armed forces are prepared. If he seeks escalation, Iran's armed forces are prepared.
I knew that was going to happen.
And this is what Simon was talking about earlier.
I think we were fighting a boss.
Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan said Israel has adopted a strategy of creating instability across the entire region, fueling conflicts and civil wars. This is the Turkish Foreign Minister saying it. I tell you what, like people criticize Turkey for this and that with Israel or NATO. They have always been bang on with their messages. When it came during the genocide, they didn't two-side anything.
Yeah, we should have looked at the map. I feel like we were fighting one of the big bosses.
Day one. So this is what they've said. Israel has adopted a strategy of creating instability across the entire region, fueling conflicts and civil wars. We, on the other hand, together with friendly and brotherly countries, have adopted a policy that stands for peace in the face of Israel's approach. Amazing statement from them. So I think more countries need to come out and start calling Israel out for being the divisive one.
Access denied?
Let's see what else is going on. I should probably, I don't know if Adam's back, but we should probably bring some, let me just see if I can get some people brought up to the panel. And then when he's back, maybe him or Simon can take over. Damage occurred in occupied Haifa and its surrounding as a result of the rockets launched from Lebanon. So that's going down, guys. Lots and lots of news coming out. Lots and lots of news on Suleiman's page. Lots of news on Suleiman's page. Please share it. Please retweet it. Let's keep this going. And on YouTube as well, guys. I know we're a bit busy here, but we can see what you're doing. And I will come to you. And Musti, yes, absolutely. I will absolutely read out the super chats for sure. But just trying to run the space and just give breaking news at the moment, and then we'll come to it. The US strike on Minab school strike is being cited by Tehran as a primary justification for the current unrestricted drone waves hitting areas across the Gulf. I don't know about the Arcos. This is somebody on YouTube, one of our
I thought my melee would do enough.
Me this. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you didn't hit him.
So this is very important. They're saying the missile and drones were fired by the Iranian Navy. The missiles and drones were fired by the Iranian Navy. Is that true? Do you know if that's true?
I don't think you hit them a single time.
I haven't seen it.
I definitely hit them a bunch of times.
Is on they are just going hard today. I haven't seen about the Navy now.
Definitely wasn't getting headshots, but I was definitely hitting them.
Mancos, have you said anything about the Navy? I don't know if he's there.
I downed the one guy, but I should have swapped to the
I'll come back to you in 1 second. I should jump in.
Yes, so
secondary
my friend just
pistol.
texted me saying that all is okay. Apparently this drone was intercepted and it was debris.
Was there another
that hit the building,
free
which caused a massive noise.
loadout that's not Arachne? I hate how long it takes to reload that LMG.
Yeah, that was one of the questions I asked, wasn't it? I did say that I wonder if it was going somewhere else, the drone, and it happened to strike there and that wasn't the target. So glad to hear that, Aisha. Thank you. Stay with us. Bankos, jump in.
Let me swap off Assassin.
No, what did you say before?
I think I run Recon? No, let's run Thief.
She was asking, Beatrice was asking about Navy. Any Navy assets that you know of?
I haven't heard any updates since yesterday.
All right, sorry about that. I was just in a different screen.
I think we were fighting
So what I was asking was,
mini bosses.
Somebody on the YouTube chat said that.
Because we had that guy's shield.
I'll tell you what they said. Hold on 1 second, guys. If you're coming up on the panel, please mute your mic. If you don't mute your mic, I will just drop you.
Hello.
I feel like I never saw those when I was playing solo.
Hello, guys.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
And those guys came in and swept and got free loot.
Okay.
Yes, they did.
So somebody on the YouTube chat is saying this is very important. The missiles and drones were fired by the Iranian Navy. So I'm asking if you know anything about that.
She's the yellow.
I don't think it was fired by the Iranian Navy.
They have Jenica cards. She's
from
the
what
fifth turtle, I guess.
Remember, they're even capable of launching from surface, any surface craft. We've seen that happen.
Oh, this guy already
or seen that documented before. Doesn't have to be a combatant.
Could help us.
Navy combatant. It could be any surface platform.
But we'll
I mean, they could launch it from like
near here's
cargo ships or something, but I don't think they have any ships other than, or they don't have anything other than their boats. They have like speedboats that are left.
Rooftop.
But
I don't even know what
as
this
far as like
crap
larger
means.
ships, I don't think any of those are around anymore.
Yeah, that's very possible. Yeah, those speedboats are lethal. They can be and are lethal. That's again, look at the asymmetrical threat.
He needs to go to processing. We need to go to flight control, but let's
Sorry,
just go
guys,
to
I'm really
processing
heavy right now
first.
on Telegram. There's a lot going on. Iran just fired a new wave incoming. Hezbollah is firing continuous waves. There's a lot going on in Haifa right now.
Can
I'm
I
trying
fall
to
off
get to
the
the bottom
map?
of the security alert that's happening
Is
there.
this the first
There's
map
a
where
new
you could just
barrage of
jump off
missiles
the
headed
map?
towards Tel
It does
Aviv
look like
as
we
we
can fall.
speak.
That's awesome.
It's some really significant heat up right now. Who was that person that said that they were
The map
firing
is also
less
super
missiles?
tiny.
I'm not
It
seeing
does
that,
feel
not
super
even a little
tiny.
bit. The siren system at the 3rd Unification Base is also going off.
Sorry,
I'm
team over
hearing
here.
also in Erbil there's
that?
explosions.
Yeah.
Again, Hezbollah did something big in Haifa. I just don't know
Oh,
what
I'm
it
stuck.
is because
I'm
of
stuck.
the
There we go.
blackout from the communications. Kiryat Yam
The first team to make
in Israel,
gunshot
we're seeing some
noises will
significant
be
fragments falling.
swarmed by
They've
everyone
caused a
else.
little bit of damage.
Oh, this guy's already doing
They're
his
under
quest.
alert right now in Israel. Sirens were activated in
sets an alarm
Samaria. I can't even say that. Just pretty much the entire center of Israel
I got
right
the
now is
access
lit.
codes.
And they are
So I
just
should be
getting
able to open lock
heavy
doors
hit.
for us.
We're also seeing that the Hebrew media is declaring that Israeli soldiers are at the Lebanon border, are running low of food, water, and
So
a
I
place to
used
sleep.
my thief
They're
scan
really heavily
ability that
trying
should
to
show
enter
me
in vis-a-vis
what's
the ground,
around,
and they are just getting
and there was
stopped
nothing.
bigly.
So I feel like this
we'll
area just
keep
has
an eye on that.
pickupables.
Several areas were damaged, and the very little that we are able to get out of what
I'm
happened
following
in
this
Haifa
dude.
was that there's several
Oh, you have to double
damage
jump
reported
that,
in
brother. I'm
several
not gonna make
areas of
that.
Haifa and
You're
its
on your own.
surroundings following the latest barrage. So they are reporting that on Hebrew
I'll just
Media
go with you.
13 now. They just haven't said what it is. Again, we've talked to you guys about if you're just coming in, the marina was hit by a drone, and it looks like there was a car, but we're hearing that it might have been fragments and not an actual direct targeting.
I'm hearing that it's debris, so from an interceptor, so it wasn't a direct drone
Takes
strike.
so long
Is what
to
I'm hearing on
reload.
Al Jazeera right now.
Yeah,
Beatrix, do you want
yeah,
to
that's
break your
what.
fast? Me and Didi would take over.
Yeah. No. I mean, I want to break my fast,
Oh,
but
behind
I'm
us.
here, Simon.
Behind
I
me.
just wanted you to run it. I've just got a bit of breaking
He went,
news as well, really quickly.
He went, hey man, I'm right behind you. Then he started knifing me in the back.
Thanks for that, Simon. Have you eaten?
Well,
Yeah?
I don't know how I didn't kill him. I unloaded a full clip in him.
Okay, perfect.
We all got
perfect.
wiped.
Fed and watered. Good.
We literally all just got 3 men at the same time.
I'm seeing Israel is lit up.
while he was
It's
stabbing me in the back.
completely lit up, guys. The
crazy.
missiles are going towards Israel right now from Iran.
I didn't even know he was on my back.
Damage occurred in
I didn't hear
occupied
anything.
Haifa and its surrounding areas.
I just heard he said he was
There's
behind
massive
Yeah, I heard that. I thought it was our teammate, though.
demonstrations in Tel Aviv. Massive
That's funny.
See, I told you, first person
demonstrations in Israel rejecting the war and condemning Netanyahu's policy.
Yeah, thief might not
Massive
be the go for
demonstrations
that
rejecting
bad.
the war and condemning Netanyahu's policy.
Why do I keep getting fucking
So I'm
hackney
here. I
kills?
just need to just make sure that, because if I
that's the
go
free
on
one
mute
for the day.
while I make a bit of noise, just getting food and
This
stuff,
gun
then
sucks.
you've got it. Thanks.
Yeah, just want to point out to everybody as well that this
takes way too
attack,
long to
they
reload.
decided to do it during,
It's probably great for PvP,
Ramadan,
not for
which is
PvE.
where Muslims are fasting all day as
Go
well.
to the
So they
armory. I
decided
think there
that
is
this would
another.
be an appropriate
There's
time to start a war with Iran.
Sakaguchi has one.
Can I update you a bit on that 23 marina in Dubai?
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, so I'm here. I'm looking at the tower.
Are you in Dubai? Yeah.
One, so you can grab the Sakaguchi one.
200 meters from that tower. There is no smoke, no damage to be seen. And so far in Dubai, there has not been any targeting of civilian infrastructure. It's
Sir,
only
how
debris
come it
falling.
says that you're here from the Sweden App Store? If you're
Yes,
200 meters away.
I've been living here for 35 years, all right?
And then, but the switch to location just happened a few months ago.
Yeah, he two-shot me with the knife, so I'm wondering
what
I'm doing wrong.
I don't know. I've been living here 35 years. I'm watching the tower.
Every time I try to knife people, I feel like it takes me at least 4 hits.
I would love to see
I fucking tried knifing
for
that
you to take a picture.
AI dude, and I slashed him 7 times. It didn't do fucking anything.
No, the AIs you can't knife unless they're
so at the bottom right of your screen,
boys.
you're going to see a little purple bar, and it says 7.9.
And you have to hit them directly in the eye socket,
so you go down there. Amazing. You hit that bar, and then it's going to say post your reply. From there,
unless it's like the ultra skinny boys that you could just hit it anywhere in the head.
I'll be on the
this guy
lookout
has
for
the
it
first
because
one
I think
too.
you can appreciate that we have significant amounts of propagandists. This is now being confirmed by Western media that this actually happened.
Yeah,
so I
literally.
would love to make sure that our viewers are getting an accurate assumption.
I'll do what I can. I'll try to take it from
fantastic. And until you do, sir, with all due respect, I think you can understand that we're going to go to another hand.
No, Gigi, I'm sorry, Gigi, let him talk. Because look, I've just looked at my account, and my account says it's from Europe.
Yeah, by the way,
I'm nowhere near Europe.
Beatrix, his account does not have a VPN symbol on it, and it says UAE.
Yeah, he wants
so
to go to
it does say he's in the UAE.
He's going to guide us, I think.
Yeah, let's just... Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Cha.
You can believe what you want. I've been living in UAE for 35 years. I'm watching the tower from my apartment. There is nothing going on there. Now, there was a big explosion just before all that drama was created, and I didn't watch the tower right then, but I watched it about 10 minutes after that explosion. No smoke, no damage. Now, I do suspect there was some debris falling, because that has happened all over Dubai during this time. And that obviously creates damage on civilian stuff. But I have not seen any targeting of civilian infrastructure where you have a big impact.
He also was like, I don't know,
you a missile or a drone that actually is targeting someplace.
Cause a lot
Most
of
the stuff are getting intercepted by the military here. And I think they have some French fighters here as well, because I hear them all the time when they fly around. There was warnings coming for missiles. They usually send out those warnings about 5 minutes before, and then when they consider the what do you call it, the danger over, you get another message saying that it's now safe to move around. So I can see if I can take a picture. It's obviously nighttime here, so I don't know how much you will see, but
I'd say everything you just said is consistent with what's being reported so far. So the best information I can see right now is there was a target potentially at Dubai International Airport, which led to an interception, and then the interception is what led to the shrapnel.
I would say maybe target the airport would be strange if it passed the marina, because it should come from the north, right? So the marina is way south of the airport.
Picked up every fucking
maybe
thing
it was targeting some.
I believe it.
Some stuff further south, maybe Jebel Ali or.
Makes more sense to me that they would be targeting like
supply clearance code,
US bases rather than. Is there any? Are you aware of any US bases that would make sense in that?
Just freaking interluded me like that.
No, I don't know on the basis, but I know there are US stuff in Jebel Ali port and that structure, and that has been attacked before. And
what'd you steal?
There has been some targeting
steal access codes or something
like CIA hotels.
So
and
should we
stuff
go to
like
that secured resource then?
And that is obviously
I guess it's flashing
civilian buildings.
Oh wait, he wants us to go to the objective.
I have not seen anything or heard anything.
We have the codes for it, so nobody else is going to go
civilian targets. So I don't think
I would just stealth
that
out
was
and
targeted
just
in marina. I think maybe some debris hit, but only superficial damage that disappeared immediately because I've been seeing the tower 10 minutes after that happened.
Yeah, and we just want to point out that also you've got to use a bit of critical thinking here. It would make zero sense for Iran to target civilians.
Absolutely.
This is incredibly escalatory. It would be a PR nightmare, and it just doesn't make any strategic sense, despite the fact that there are many people that would try and push, that Iran is targeting civilian targets.
Yes, and I can see that, and I don't believe it. And I mean, I don't necessarily condone Dubai and what they are doing on the scene before all this happens. But as far as I can see now, there is absolutely zero reason for Iran to strike.
Yeah, I think this is the objective. So I already found one key.
It goes for all the
so I already activated one of
Gulf
them.
countries because they want to stay on the moral high ground, and that means they will attack all American assets and targets. And
just try to unlock it.
If they're housed in civilian buildings or infrastructure, yes, they are at
security
risk.
Clearance.
But straight civilian targets,
have to find the
that
keys.
Would be absolutely suicidal for them to do from a moral and
there was
PR
one just like sitting in the lobby where we first walked into.
I just got an access code.
You know what, Jabro? I think you're actually very sincere, because what Simon said, right, about PR nightmare, this is the picture that Iran, that Israel and America desperately want the world to see of Iran. Exactly. That they kill civilians. They're already making that stuff up. Like that Kristen, not Kristen, I get mixed up with them, but Caroline, whatever her name is, yesterday she was like, oh, we're going after the terrorists that maim and kill our children. No, they don't. But you want people to believe that they do that. So Iran is playing a masterclass here, masterclass on how to beat Israeli propaganda. And that's why you just know it's not going to happen. Now, if somebody had come on the space and said, oh my God, the Marina Tower's in flames and the whole area is going bish bash bosh and there's bombs going off everywhere, I would have questioned them and thought, why is this person on here spreading propaganda until we've got, what's going on here? But you came up and said there's nothing much to see. Now, I've seen the videos. It was hit. It was contained. But at the end of the day, not one person was killed or injured. And that's what matters in this, right?
Yes. And I can only say, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere, and I feel perfectly safe. The risk is if you get some debris in your head, but I'm not afraid of Iran targeting any civilian stuff here. So the only worry would be if the government changes its stance and becomes aggressive, and then obviously the situation changes. But as of now, I don't feel threatened from Iran. I can say that.
Yeah, so far, look, all we've seen is Iran was attacked. And in retaliation to that attack, which US doesn't deny, Israel doesn't deny, they decided that they would be targeting US assets that are located all across the Middle East. And those US assets are military bases, and those military bases are used in order to coordinate an attack. And so what is happening is Iran is targeting those US military bases. And as every country should do, when somebody is targeting your US military bases, your job is to intercept those missiles and drones. So Dubai and all the other Gulf countries are intercepting any type of attack, or some of them are actually getting through. Now, when you intercept them, shrapnel comes off, and sometimes there's an explosion between a missile in the sky and an interception that then lands on a hotel or lands on some kind of target inadvertently. And that's what's consistently happening. And so far, the Gulf countries have said, we will continue to intercept. And Iran has said, we will continue to target US bases. And nothing has escalated beyond that. Now, what Israel and America want to do, and particularly Israel, is they would like nothing more than US to be more aggressive, and they would like to create beef amongst the Gulf countries and Iran, who have effectively normalized, because China has brokered a normalization relationship. Like how no one has a common understanding that it is in the region's interest in order to maintain those good relations despite lots of historical problems. And now Israel, what they want to do is they want to come along, as they have always done, and say they'll try and create an environment of a false flag to agitate aggression between people that don't want to escalate any further. And so they'll hit strategic targets, and then they'll push out the PR campaigns to try and get Iran and the Gulf countries escalating further and further and further. And that's the game, in case anyone hasn't figured it out.
Yes, that's correct. And you can see that there must be some kind of coordination between the local government.
So I'm gonna look for the quest location. I think
Emirates and the other airlines do fly in and out at a reduced schedule. So I don't know if they have a certain time slot or only certain routes, but they fly out over Oman and then Pakistan, Afghanistan, up over Russia, or down Saudi and Egypt, or over to India, depending on where they're going. So it's the society is functioning. There's nothing seems to be
orientation
terribly wrong here, except that there is a lot less people than usual, and driving that is actually a good thing.
It does show chaotic scenes at Dubai Marina, which doesn't surprise me. I'm seeing some videos on Suleiman's timeline, guys. If you go to Suleiman's timeline on X, just go to Sheikh Suleiman, at Sheikh Suleiman on X for all our listeners on YouTube. And never forget my listeners on YouTube.
Southeast
just come on to X to see the videos. And it does look chaotic, but then I'd expect it to look chaotic.
I can't obviously see the ground from where I am. I'm on the 30th floor in
Oh no, don't worry. It's cool. I'm not even. This isn't even a response to you, Jaro. I appreciate that. Look, there's a lot going on over there, and I don't know which area of the marina this video's in, so it might not even be in your immediate vicinity. It might be on the other side of you or behind you or something. But I'm just seeing a video on the wall on his profile, which has got, your typical scenes. If there's an incident and there's ambulances there and there's police cars there, but like when I'm saying chaotic, I'm saying there's a lot of public. There's flashing lights. There's a boy stood there with his bicycle and his little dog, and there's a few other people. There's a lot of public there, probably out of curiosity. So it is in chaos. But people have stood beneath the tower right there looking up at it, and you can see that in the video there. So you can have a look at all of that on his profile right there.
Yeah, and you want to talk about 5D chess? It's a bit speculative, and it's my opinion. It's nothing to do with anything else. But if I were the Gulf countries and I were Iran, then
I'm still good on
I would love, as a Gulf country, to have my US base targeted and outsource that job to Iran, and work together in order to achieve that goal. But I'd also like to display publicly that I'm able to intercept
the runners are
so that my people can see that they're in a safe place and they're protected.
I think I know where I have to take our sample.
And so you can see the kind of
suicide
if you,
they're right above
you
me.
can see the kind of strategy that might be being executed right now, because we're already starting to see
can't do that.
the orders are coming in from South Korea in order to replenish those defense systems, and this is new. Maybe it's brokered via US, but
this guy has no guns.
If new relationships are being formed in order for what is called the Middle East, which was a colonial term based upon looking at from London and the British Empire.
Oh, he's nowhere near me.
But if everything's moving eastwards towards the Middle East now becoming what it was originally called West Asia, then we are seeing new allegiances formed as a result.
For us.
Bases being expelled from the region, and that if Iran and the Gulf countries are getting on and there's no agitator, then the need for Israel ceases to exist.
I found them,
and this is where I think people need to look a little bit greater at what the strategy may be happening here.
There's a good tunnel there.
Sorry, I just wanted to come in with a little bit of breaking news in Jabbar.
There's two other teammates left. I stopped
I apologize. I just thought you were coming up to say that there was no damage at all, and that, I don't know, there's a lot of bad actors, so I just got worried about that. I'm sorry about that. The missiles are flying right now across, and I'm not supposed to apologize. Sully always says don't apologize, but I feel bad. Damage occurred in Haifa. Lebanon is still hitting.
Now he is. I think he looted my body to get my gun first.
Missiles, and I think they were those warheads that like break apart.
There's only one guy there.
There's some pretty crazy imagery that's coming out.
What's he down
also, it appears that there might be a coordinated drone attack happening as well. As we speak, that's coming in from Hezbollah and from Iran.
Well, where's this guy that killed him?
Across from where the exfil was and the other building.
Do you know what, Simon? Like, we might as well get on to the topic I wanted to talk to you about, and I'll recap it really quickly.
6 hours later.
And guys, I know, but you know what?
He's sitting
outside. Right on point now. Right on point.
He's in like a little cubby. Like you see how there's that with the.
Let's have a look what else is
going on. Right where you could kind of walk outside a little bit.
Adam, let us know when you're back, please.
He's just sitting underneath an overhang as well.
And I know how's been going at it since early morning this morning, guys. Like literally before I woke up, he was on it. So he's had a really long day already. So he might just be taking a very, very well-earned break.
I don't know.
So we'll let him have that.
I don't know if homie. I think homie may have took my gun.
Simon's been for his 33-minute break already and just popped in anyway. So us chicks will hold it down.
I took 170
and Andrew
damage
will be
from
there as our
critical
support
system
anyway, and Mancos as well, of course. But Simon, so here's the thing, right? Just to recap, and I started recapping this, and this is for all our listeners. And Didi, jump in. Anybody who's got any breaking news, do jump in, please, right? So here's the thing about the situation. At the outset, Iran said, we're going to hit the US bases. We're going to hit Israel fully.
Yep, right there.
So they were basically saying, get your people out of those bases because we're going to destroy those bases. And I like what you